What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. If I'm Eddie Hearns and he done re-signed Boots back again, and it sound like the fight with Josh Kelly ain't etched in stone. Why don't they fight Keith Thurman? He just came out said he looking for a fight, sent him a contract. That's a high profile fight. He's a good salesman, so you definitely gonna need somebody to sell the fight. Jerron Ennis don't like to talk, so he needed Keith Thurman, that'll be a big fight. That's a good competitive fight, a fight that if he who he say he is, he should be. He the younger, taller, should be faster guy. I like that fight a lot. Instead of going and looking for these guys, that's more of the same. When you look at Rohan Polanco, Xander Zayas, you know, most of them dudes besides Fundora, and I think the other is one, I can't think of his name right now. The rest of them guys is garbage. I ain't gonna say garbage, but they ain't good. They not champions. Xander Zayas, that wasn't no damn championship type fight we saw Saturday. That was, I don't know what that was, but it definitely wasn't. I mean, it let you know why Boots left welterweight. It's the fights is easier at 154, not at Devin and Tiafimo that came in the division. This dude is costume jewelry. Honestly, I mean, I don't even why would Eddie Hearns. I don't even know why Eddie Hearns re-signed him back. I don't. For, but I guess they looking at where it's a bunch of easy fights at 154. He can go up there and not fight no brothers and fight these guys who got slow feet, and he can keep winning like that without fighting no real good top brothers. I mean, why on earth ain't they looking at Keith Thurman? He more high profile than any of these other dudes. They will make more money fighting Keith than any of these other dudes. And it's a legitimate big fight. And and Jerron Ennis should have most of the advantages, and he still won't fight. This is unbelievable. You know, to Keith Thurman defense, when he won a title, he did go right in there and fight Sean Porter and Danny Garcia and it was one other one. I mean, everybody was willing to fight. Earl fought Kell Brook. He fought Mikey Garcia. He fought Danny Garcia. He fought Ugas. He fought Terrence Crawford. When he gonna fight some brothers, some good brothers? I mean, this is when you know a dude ain't who he's supposed to be. When you scared to fight your own, you don't want to fight no black fighters. You want to fight. You ain't even looking at none of them brothers. You don't want none of that smoke. You want, man. This is what Roy talking about when he say Floyd messed the game up. Because Floyd is the one that taught this shit. Avoid the tough fights and take the easiest big money fight you can find. That's the game. When this generation right here is over with, the conversation is gonna be about which one didn't fight this one, which one. It's gonna be more about who they didn't fight than who they did. Only thing they can say now is, well, I got money. We got no integrity out of these men out here no more. A lot of them that's boxing. Devin, like I say, when you're dealing with Snack, I can't. Anybody dealing with Snack probably juicing. I ain't gonna say Snack. If you're dealing with the dude Victor Conte, you're probably juicing. I don't, that's just what it is. So it take a little bit of the respect you give a fighter when you got the mad scientist in your corner. See, because I would say, why would you even want a guy with a sketchy background like that on your team? It's only one reason: to cheat and get away with it. The man is on record saying he can beat the VADA test. You think a guy gonna come out here? I heard, I think it was Bud and Sean was saying that he asked Crawford what supplements he was taking. If he's taking steroids, you think he's just gonna come out and say it? Come on, man. You think somebody's gonna come out, oh yeah, you know what? I do be taking some steroids from time to time. Ain't nobody gonna say no shit like that. But if you a real champion with a legitimate name behind you, why would you want to bring a guy with that type of reputation into your camp? You know, but for me, I you know, I would like to see Keith Thurman and Jerron. The sad part about it is the boy looked like he might have talent. Jerron Ennis. This guy is either a coward or just got no belief in himself. And I don't think he a coward because he getting in the boxing ring. It take courage to go out there and fight like that. So I know he ain't no coward. It's got to be confidence. I think he's scared to, that's another thing. Floyd got these motherfuckers out here scared to death to lose a fight. So when you scared to lose a fight, you ain't gonna fight nobody. When you worried about keeping you are going to not fight who you supposed to fight because you don't want to take no chance and lose that because in their mind being defeated legitimizes them. No hell it don't. When the people that you beat on your resume is what legitimize you. Straight up, beating a bunch of YouTubers or YouTube follower fighters that's making money because they got a big YouTube following, not because of their ability in the boxing ring. That ain't making you be like that. And I say, man, I think Fundura's a guy that don't look like he's scared to fight nobody. It's a few dudes out there that fight Benavidez will fight. Devin, he'll fight people. It's a few guys out here that Usyk out there taking on all comers. There are some fighters still, but they just few and far between. It's just this shit fucked up, man. And I just if the dude Josh Kelly don't fight Xander Zayas, man, this dude Boots just running around looking for easy fights. And I get, man, this shit is, man, I had made up my mind, though, under no circumstance will I ever buy pay-per-view until this fucking generation right here is that fuck up out of the sport. I wouldn't give a damn if all of them left. To be honest, I'm sick of all these no fighting ass fighters. Tired of it. You get sicker. As long as they doing interviews, they'll beat everybody ass. And as long as you just gonna say it, I guess anybody can if all you gotta do is say I beat that motherfucker, I guess you ain't gotta fight nobody no more. I guess that's good enough. It's unbelievable, man. A guy came in the comment section today talking about, why would Tank fight Floyd Schofield? He can beat him. That's the same thing they said. He can beat Lamar Roach. How the fuck did that turn out? The only way to know is get in the ring and fight him. The boy is the number one contender. He's the mandatory for the shot. Why wouldn't you take that fight? He just had a big knockout against Tevin Farmer. That's a damn good fight. The boy young and hungry. That's a great fight. The fans that got so used to these dudes not fighting who they supposed to fight, they out here making excuses for the damn fighters. It is unbelievable what we got going on now in boxing. But once again, I don't see why Eddie Hearns haven't reached out to Keith Thurman and asked him for a fight. It seems like Eddie Hearns is seriously in the protection plan with Boots. How long y'all gonna protect this boy? He's 28 years old with 34 fights. When are y'all gonna take the training wheels off? But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, hit the like or subscribe. Till the next time, it's your boy Spill Dog. I'm out.